Hello and welcome back to my vlog. My name is Kat. This is the place where I talk about cross stitch, and today I started a new buttons and beads mill hill. This is stitched on perforated paper, and this is how far I am so far. Not bad, eh? Not bad. So I started in the middle and then just tried to work my way to the top left. Got bored of working my way to the top left and have started working my way down from the bird, from the seagull, which is where I got to. Sorry, my hands are shaking apparently. I'm very tired. It's quite late. It's not quite late, it's 9 p.m. on Saturday. And just wanted to show you this because I should have showed you it before I started it, but I got very excited. There are 13 colours of floss in this. And of course my organiser only has 12, so white and black are sharing. They're buddied up there. And yeah, that's it. I'm having a good time with this one. So far, so good. It looks like it's not too much stitching. Lots of white stitching, but not too much. You know, it's not full coverage. All of this is unstitched here in the middle. So, but lots of beads. Lots and lots of beads. And this is my first buttons and beads kit, actually. So, let's hope I have fun, because I own quite a few of them. This is my snail. She's called Truman, from the Truman Show. And she's eating up all of the algae on this leaf. Previously, I've only seen her on the glass or on the wood. This is my first time seeing her on the plant, and I love it, and I love her. She's so cute. And this algae that she's eating now, this sort of cloud behind her. I don't know where you are, I can't show you. The cloud of brown behind her is a type of algae that only these snails eat. Here you can see the tracks made by her teeth on the glass. If Google stops, there you go. That's her leaving little traces on the grass where she's eaten the algae from it. Isn't she so cute? But I'm going to stop staring at her and let her get on with it now, and I'll go get on with some cross stitching. Just giving you an update from Sunday night on where we are. So a lot of the sky is halfly stitched and I've reached the bottom of the white bit on the windmill, which means that I can do the red boat and then take the red down to the bottom of the windmill, or I could do the ecru down there or some of the stones. So this is a big win. I would like to do I'd like to finish the clouds and then start on the anchor, because that's a lot of gold, and this is a lot of white as well in the lighthouse and in the border. So I guess one of those. So maybe I should do one of those. So maybe I'll set my goal to be to finish tomorrow, to finish the white in the right hand side border. Maybe that's a good idea. Just showing the bottom of the pattern there, but there wasn't. It was sideways and there wasn't much on it. This is my sticky bead mat. And then I've been using this, which is actually, I think it's an iPad box. Like the top of one that I rescued. Okay. I'm scared. Yeah. Oh, it's smart keyboard box, I see. And it's just a little bit slide resistant. I tried to use it for beads actually, but it didn't work for beads. So you can just see what a mess my table has become. This is from when I finished the rabbit. This is my light for working on black fabric. And this is where I'm keeping my magnets. I don't know why I'm just obsessed with this one. This is a needle minder. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I tried to use it for my beads, but there are like tiny hairs sticking out of it that catch on the beads. So what I am thinking of doing is cutting a little bit of felt when I back my new butterfly to keep the beads on, because I've heard that can work, and try that, because I love the sticky mat while I'm working with the beads, but then once I've finished the beading of a particular colour and I want to like put them back in the bag, it's really annoying and it hurts. So yeah, just wanted to show you that this is the only stitching I did today. Just this white pattern up here, and now I'm putting it away and I'm tidying up, because I'm just not in the mood to stitch. I don't know what it is. I did do a water change on the aquarium after work, and I think I have a big scary appointment tomorrow, but they haven't sent me a reminder today, which I was sort of expecting them to do, so maybe I don't have a big scary appointment tomorrow and I've imagined the whole thing. So I guess I'll tell you tomorrow, but this is how far I've gotten. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to get out a puzzle to stitch on. No, to put together tomorrow while I'm ill, if I'm even ill. And I'll be putting my tapestry on the Lowry as well for the same reason, because there's no counting. So after the sedative wears off, you're not allowed to, well, while the sedative is wearing off, you're not allowed to count, and you're not allowed to do anything with money or numbers. So I've taken the day off work as a sick day, which made me feel hilarious, taking the day off in advance. Yeah, hopefully I have an appointment. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. I should do, I think. Hello, my dears. I did indeed have surgery yesterday, and from that you can probably guess that it's Wednesday today, and I've been working on this puzzle. I set it out on Monday night and did the whole border. It's very wonky right now though. And then did all of this today and yesterday. Yesterday it was just a few, but it was in the middle. And today I've managed to hook it up, so that's rather good. And this, up there, is what it will look like. So perhaps not the easiest puzzle in the world, but, you know, we'll do our best. And this is what I've been working on when I've been feeling up to stitching. So just a few extra colours really, just I think about 6 or 7 lengths has gone into this. I don't know why, it's just not as fun as cross stitch. I think it's because they use white, light blue and light grey for 3 different colours in the same area, and it's driving me nuts, but it looks very good. I think it will. I especially like the way basket weave looks on the back. It really does look like a basket. Anyway, I'm off to get ready for bed, maybe play some video games, maybe drink some water, very thirsty. But yeah. And it's Thursday night. This is how much I got done. Just a few extra little bits of blobs, particularly down here, and these 2 black bits here. And then, you know, just another row, really. Row. I am not a fan of tapestry so far. I really like the way it looks on the back. I hate doing it. So probably not going to do it anymore. I'm going to put this away and get some cross-stitching out. So I wasn't feeling very inspired by my tapestry, so I spanned the wheel and I got Sea Stories by Andriana. This is the cover photo. Oh, and that's the pattern. And this is where I am. So when I picked it up, I had all of the blue book done and just a little of the green book. Gravity and I are at war again. Yesterday, which was Friday, and today, which is Saturday, as expected, I've been working on this green book and then also on this map and a little bit of the brown book and the grey above as well. My goal for today is to finish this map and the green book around it, but I am a very easily distracted person, so who knows what will happen. The fabric doesn't feel very big. As you can see, it only goes up to here. I'm not sure if it will actually fit the lighthouse, but fingers crossed that it will. And yeah, that's about all I have to say really. One of the things that I found really annoying about this kit was that there are 33 colours, but the organiser only holds 30, so I had to make my own little organiser for the 3 additional colours. This is the original organiser. It's a bit odd, but I really like the chart. The chart is very big. Weirdly, the colours of the symbols match the colour of the thread, and then they've just made the difference a bit more obvious. And put symbols in, so you know which thread is which. And on the creases, they haven't got charts, so they've got like a little white section instead, which is a little odd at first, but it does make sense because obviously when you fold a chart, the symbols in the folder can disappear. That's what I'm up to. I might have put a picture in of where I was before. If I did, then you know. And yeah, I'll see you later. I have sad news to report. Well, first of all, I have good news. I finished the map. There's just 3 stitches of one colour of red here to finish. And the map is done. I even did the back stitch loop. Amazing. But all of these brown stitches and this row of red stitches are one row too low. So they're going to get ripped out now. There are 2 colours of brown and 1 of red that are completely misplaced. Very unfortunate. This red should line up with this. Oh well, never mind, these things happen. So I'm going to rip it all out and then I'm going to go do something else so I don't get too angry. Good morning, it is Sunday. This is how much I managed to do yesterday. So I did manage to finish the map. Today I'm going to try and finish the green book and maybe the red spine. Let's see. Hello again, my lovelies. As you can see, I did manage to get my goal. I finished both the green book and the red book, and I even managed to get some of the flags over here started. There's another 2 flags, yellow and then red here, and of course the blue needs to be filled out. And there's another set of flags over here. I don't know why I'm telling you all of this. You've just seen the cover photo and you're just about to see it again. So that's where we're at. There's my knee. Hi knee. Don't worry, I'm wearing shorts. But this is looking rather good. It's looking very much like the photo actually. Especially in the viewfinder. I'm also a lot happier because the lower books don't have as much confetti as the higher books do. So this one, for example, these 2 stitches were only used there. To be fair, these 3 stitches were only used here and nowhere else. But overall, it's an okay stitch. The threads aren't DMC. I think they're acrylic. So they feel a little odd and they sometimes have a lot thicker width. Just randomly, like they're not spun evenly, but that's doable. I am still a little bit like having an odd relationship with my stitchy bug. She's departed from me very rudely, but hopefully she'll turn up soon. In the meantime, I'm stitching books and listening to books. I listened to Northanger Abbey yesterday and Persuasion today. So as a coping mechanism, I don't know if I've said this before, I either re-watch the same YouTube videos, it's like 5 YouTube videos I will watch, or I will re-listen to the Austen books, because I guess I know that they're safe and nothing bad will happen to me while I'm listening to or watching them. A lot of romances nowadays have like a lot of trauma, which is obviously fine, but I don't want to be facing my own trauma while I'm reading them. By that I mean they explore the trauma of other people. Or they have something bad happen to someone. And in Austen's novels, even the villains get away pretty sweetly. Nothing horrific ever. I mean, I suppose in Pride and Prejudice something horrific happens to the villain, but nothing horrific happens to the villains. They're just kind of like have to learn. They learn too, and then they get on with their lives. And yeah, I just really like how neatly it's always packaged up. So Jane Austen, if you can hear this YouTube video from heaven or wherever you ended up, that sounded like I expected her to end up in hell. I do not expect Jane Austen to end up in hell. I'm thinking more like maybe it's just chilling in the afterlife. Anyway, good lord, this is a rant. You can tell it's late. It's actually my bedtime. It's 10 p.m. on Sunday. If you're listening, you are helping my mental health a lot right now, so to you very much. I tried to listen to The Return of the Native by Thomas Hardy, but it was so depressing that I had to give up. So, back to Austen it was. Hello everyone. Finally, after a long day in the office and taking care of some family stuff, I'm able to stitch on this again. So I finished the flags this morning before work, and now I've just started doing all of this line over here to give the book its shape. My goal for today, of course, is not to finish the book because this took me all of a weekday, and This took me 2 weekdays, all of a weekend day, and this took me a weekend day too. So I will be focusing on, I don't know, just adding a few colours into this book, I think, and trying to build it out, flesh it out a little bit. And sad news, I went to order another needle minder from this company, and unfortunately they are in Ukraine, so their shop is closed. I wanted to buy them anyway, but their shop is unfortunately closed, so I'll be waiting until they hopefully reopen, of course. But they're called Zalifa Handmade, I think, and I definitely recommend following the shop so that when they reopen you can order, preferably after me. If you could just hang on until I've made my order, that would be great. And I've loved these needle minders for ages, as you know. I have this one and the strawberry one. I think they're fantastic, so just hope she's all right. Work continues, I guess. So it's 10 p.m. on Monday. This is how much of the brown book I got done. Not too bad, I suppose. Quite a lot of stitches left to go though. And now it's time for bed. So I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. I do want to stitch on my Animal Kingdom, but I actually snapped the Q-snap, so I can't. I crushed it in my Lowry stand, so we'll see if I can find a way around that. Alright, so it's Tuesday night, 9:40, the usual time that I come on here with my updates, and I managed to finish my brown book and even do a little bit of grass and tree. And this flag here, so tomorrow I'm hoping to do the last flag, which is here, and then the back stitching. And then I've done the two most fiddliest bits. I guess there is a ladder from this book down to this book here, which I should probably do as well. This book down here, she says, as if there's anything other than just like a little line of half-cross stitches. But I would like, I think, to do the bushes and trees. The grey only goes up to here, so that should be within the hoop easily. But I think the lighthouse will be pushing it. So, but at least the greenery and the rocks here, and then there's some leaves drifting off here, and the sky. There's still a lot more to do, and this is one of my pieces on stitch 9. So I'm not sure whether I'll just continue stitching on this or whether I'll switch off. We shall have to wait and see there, I think. Look how foggy it is. Don't even know how that bus that's driving past that you can't even see here. I don't even know how they can see where they're going. It's so foggy. It was even worse earlier. Earlier I couldn't, you see that parking sign here? Couldn't even see that. That was, I could only see the numbers, which are LEDs. It's a bit foggy outside. Someone forgot to draw the sky today. So I wanted to explain what I meant by I crushed my Q-snap. I don't know, yeah, there you go, you can see there's got a crack in it there, and like a bulge, and it just, it's not round anymore. It's sort of square, and very broken here. So you can't twist. So normally I put these on. This is the short one, obviously, and then I twist to make it tighter, and I loosen it, of course, as well. But this won't work. This is completely broken. Actually, it's not sharp at all. It's just the wrong shape. And you can see that it's bowed from the tension as well of holding all that fabric. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to replace the leg or just put my project in a wooden hoop and manage the endless fabric that will then hang off it. We'll see. I do need to start working on this. I was thinking this probably is only about 2 weeks more of stitching. And there's 2 big books down here. There's the lighthouse and then, you know, bits and bobs. And I don't think it's that many more days. I think it's about 15 more days, which means if I only worked on this, I could finish it in March, which I'm kind of tempted to do. However, if I do that, then I haven't worked on my amazing Animal Kingdom all month, which means I'm 2 weeks behind, which is not as good. That means I've got to catch up. So I don't know. I don't like getting behind on my goals because then I abandon them altogether. But I'm also really enjoying working on this. I like that each book feels a little bit like, it's a goal, a target I can reach. Don't necessarily have that feeling with Amazing Animal Kingdom, because even if I worked on it all month, this month and next month, I wouldn't finish the gorilla, Not even one single gorilla. But we'll see. Haven't decided yet. For now, I'm going to focus on this until I make a decision. So I've decided to put off my decision. Hello. So this is what I've done so far today, or for today. Today is Wednesday. Not so much actually, which was a bit of a surprise. I mostly did mountain and bush. So mountain here and bush and bush. And I also managed to finish the flags over there. And I had to frog a few times, so all of this is very confetti heavy, as you can probably see. There's about 5 greens in here, 4 or 3 greys already stitched here. It's going to look amazing, but it does mean you have to count. And I was really enjoying this pattern because it was the right level of complexity to keep me out of my own thoughts and my own worries. But today, apparently, the worries are too strong for the pattern, so the pattern is just being frogged a little bit. But that's okay. Can't be distracted every day, right? So I am going to bed. And I will see you in the morning. Well, tomorrow, hopefully. Hello everybody, it is Saturday night, so it's about time to wrap up this vlog. And it's the 19th of March 2022. And as you can see, I did manage to hit my goal of finishing all of the mountain and bushes up here, one of the floating leaves, and then I started on this brown book down here. And this is like a map of like a continent shape. That's why it's dark here. And this is because, as you can see by the shadow, this is where the hoop was, and I couldn't stitch this colour anymore. So I had to park. I did enjoy working on this. As I said, it was just complex enough that it really kept me interested and kept my mind off of the state of the world and all the bad stuff that's going on in the news. I will definitely come back to this. It's one of my goals to finish this year, which was, I think I said, why I was thinking of trying to finish it this month. It's so pretty and so vibrant. But I do need to work on my Amazing Animal Kingdom. So that's what I'm going to do for the next 14 days, which will bring us up to a couple days into April. I'm not sure I'm actually going to work on it for 14 days, but that's what it's scheduled for. So maybe next vlog will just be how much of Amazing Animal Kingdom can I do in 2 weeks. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I will edit the petites video, the stash video tomorrow. Here is a sneak peek of what you're hopefully going to see when I release the video on, I guess, on Saturday next week. So in a week, or Sunday. So in a week's time from when this is released, I will release my stash video for Gold Collection Petites. And then we will see whether you want to see another stash video from me. But for now, I'm going to let you go. I'm really impressed with how much I got done because I only had, remember, this book done. And now I have so much done, so much. It looks so gorgeous. But for now, I'm going to have to bid you adieu. So thank you so much for your wonderful comments and kindness. I love reading them. I love just the fact that you guys watch my videos, that you like them. And I will see you again in a week's time, you'll see past me. And then in 2 weeks' time, you will see future me. So this is the only time you'll ever get present me, so treasure it. Bye, guys.